Hello, Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, the overall energy surrounding your money, you had three fucking cards come out, and they are a time for healing, conclusions are within reach, and expect powerful change, Sagittarius. So, very interesting energies you have here. So what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius, is first of all, there's going to be a need for you to be patient. So patience is required, okay, regarding your money situation. It looks like you're going to be experiencing an important turning point with money that's going to be a positive turnaround. But you want to make sure that you are healing and solving your money situations as the energies are playing out for this to usher in for you. So this is a time for you where anything is possible if you believe, okay? And this is not the time to skim over or gloss over or pretend with your money situation, okay? But just know everything will be okay, but you are going to have to put in some work here. Anything is possible if you believe. You are going to get some powerful insights here, or there's the ability to get some powerful insights here about your money. Some of you, you're going to need more time to heal your money situation, so there's a need to focus on self-care. For some of you, you may need to just take more care or better care of yourself so that you can address and do what you need to do with money. Or there's a need for more self-care. Focus more on prioritizing what you need to see happen with your money before you do anything for anyone else or anything else besides. I also feel like there may be a need for you to give yourself the time that you need. So if you need to try to make some changes to schedules with your bills or your responsibilities, reach out and work on modifying the schedule, or how you can get some sort of understanding or changes that work for you better so that you can manage your money situation. Also, go easy on yourself. I feel this is a time that you may be feeling hard on yourself, or just try not to speak negatively to yourself or be harsh with yourself, or you are capable. Just know that there is going to be some sort of turnaround, and that turnaround is just around the corner. There is going to be a situation that is going to reach a climax for you, something that's building up, and it's going to reach like a peak or pivotal point. It's going to be something for where just something gets solved, or for some of you something is out of your hands, and you have to wait for the right time because the timing is off, or it's just not time. This is a time then for you to be mindful to have forgiveness too. And also, forgiveness might be a card you can play that could be a key to resolving a situation in a positive way for you too. This is you perhaps needing to work through your shadow self, because your shadow self will come up in this. But there's powerful energy at work. But there's a need for you to be prepared. Be prepared to go on quite a ride, Sagittarius, with how and the way things happen and where it takes you. There are going to be events that are going to be jarring and uncomfortable, but it's going to be for the sake of you going in a new direction, or it's because you're going to be going in a new direction. Just know that new direction is something that's going to lead you somewhere better than where you are. I also feel with these energies is that whatever is happening for you or with your money, it is happening for a reason, and there's going to be the need to appreciate what's happening, or find a way to appreciate, or you're going to appreciate what's happening later on. There is going to be a new opportunity that opens up for you, for some of you. where it's going to require you to have courage to be able to put the past behind and move through it. Also, for some of you, something's going to get put back on the right path, or put back on track, or something's going to happen to put you back on track or on your right path. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. And for some of you, whatever you get put on track or back on track, or something gets put back, it's going to help you align or come into your life purpose for some of you. But just know that there's going to be some sort of important turning point. There's going to be a positive turnaround that's going to happen for all of you Sagittarius, with these powerful energies surrounding your money and finances here. Now, what else you got going on, Sagittarius, is something significant. Is you have unexpected income. That's a 27 breaking down to a 9, which speaks to the Hermit. So this is asking you to analyze, asking you to, soul search, seek answers, to really contemplate your money situation, to really look for ways to prioritize your situation. But with unexpected income, this is just that. Some unexpected money is going to come in for you that's going to bring some sort of improvement to your money situation. Money may be awarded to you, or this may be you finding that you have smaller bills, or you can work out your bills and your responsibilities where you can make smaller payments. This is a reduction in expenses for some of you, but this is saying, something positive is going to happen with your money situation that you may not have been expecting to happen, but it will. But then you got this fucking imprisonment. That's a 29 breaking down to 11. So that's talking about justice, right? First thing I want to say, there might be a handful of you might have some jail time knocking at your door if you're not doing things on the up and up, or doing what's right, so there's a need for you to do things above board. Okay, for some of you, there can be a question of jail time here. So whatever you've been doing, be careful, because some of you, if you've been doing shit you got no business doing with money, or the way you're going about trying to get that money, get that bag, it's going to you're going to get caught. So don't get caught up by making the wrong choices here to get over, or for the sake of getting through. But if that is not the case, imprisonment is saying that you got a lot of fucking obligations, right? That you find you have to keep to, or you're forced to. But for a few of you, this is saying that you're going to be able to push or force a situation because there's an obligation to you. Take what resonates, but that's what I'm getting. This is saying for money is tight. Money is very, very tight, where you feel, locked up and can't get out. You might feel locked up and you can't get out. So be careful of sneaky behavior coming from you or coming from others here. Now, your attitude towards your money, Sagittarius, is you have the 4 wands in reverse. So you are lacking hope, or you're not, you're struggling to recharge your hope here, because there's instability around money. There could be issues to do with home, to do with rent, but you may be having problems seeing success and completion here with your aims, things not lining up quite the way you would like. You got this Ace of Coins, which is very nice. So for some of you, there's a new job coming in. The Ace of Coins is also saying you gain some money, or through either a gift or a new source of income or a new resource, or by your own creative efforts, your ability to bring something new into form that's tangible, that allows for some profit or some gain. But some sort of money comes in for you, Sagittarius, in the beginning. And it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. So some of you are dealing with an Aquarius here. But with this Ace of Pentacles, it looks like it's going to bring some balance to your situation, where it allows for you to get your needs met here, or allowed to heal some of what you got going on here. So there's going to be some money comes in that allows for some sort of change and some more balance, or balance to happen with your money. Now, 3 defining situations, events, happenings that's going to occur and influence or affect your money is you do have the Devil. It's in reverse. I'm glad it's in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. The Devil in reverse is saying that you're going to experience some sort of release or financial freedom. You're going to be able to get unstuck. You may be able to handle this is you handling those obligations. Because remember, we do have imprisonment here, which is like you having a lot of financial obligations if imprisonment is not a factor for you. But there's going to be some sort of release. You might be able to feel more empowered to take a little more control here, because with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands is you. This is you being assertive here, Sagittarius. This is you being assertive. This is you taking action. The Knight of Wands, this is that energy where you may be treading lightly, or you're starting something. You're doing what you need to do to see some movement. This is perhaps you focusing on how to be confident and prepared. This is also, putting in that genuine energy. This may also be you adventuring in a daring way. The Knight of Wands is also saying you're in pursuit, you're being assertive, you're taking action, you're doing quick movement here. Just be careful about being too cocky, be careful about being unprepared, be careful about being flaky, okay, or something being flaky. Be careful about your temper, but also be careful about things in you that experience start, stop, or in and out. But with the Devil in reverse, I do see you seeing some movement that lets you move away from disappointment and loss, okay, and move away from negative emotions. Now, you do have also, Sagittarius, the Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse. So this is you coming out of negative thinking with the Seven of Swords in reverse. But also the Seven of Swords in reverse is saying, be mindful to not operate from your ego. Be careful about your own internal politics here. The Seven of Swords is saying that you are perhaps experiencing some issues with the ability to escape or strategize. Money situation and matters are tricky here. Be careful about theft or deceit or betrayal or lies here. But with the Seven of Swords in reverse, there may be a matter you find yourself needing, or matters you're having to find yourself return to. So make sure that this is that energy where don't gloss over things or pretend something's not there, or just pretend like it's, or ignore it or anything, because it'll come back, right? And so the Queen of Swords with the Two of Swords, you could be dealing with someone who's a Queen of Swords, okay? And if you're dealing with someone who's a Queen of Swords, or this is you, the Queen of Swords is that mental energy that's using that wit, being smart. The Queen of Swords is somebody that's after that truth and honesty. And remember what I mentioned, you want to make sure you're doing shit on the up and up, because you could be dealing with the Queen of Swords. For some of you, you will be, that's going to be on that up and up. Going to want the truth. It's going to scrutinize things. The Queen of Swords is somebody that's seeking the truth, that wants that straight talk, no nonsense, looking to cut to the heart of the matter, okay? Looking for that honesty. And so it looks like if you do that, you'll be able to come out of the conflict that you find yourself perhaps returning to, or if you just deal with shit and not gloss over it or ignore it, or just try to escape it or run away from it. This is tricky, but there's a need to come up with a strategy, and it looks like you'll be able to address the conflict if you do it that way. There's an air of disappointment here, but focus on how to recover or get your emotions in check where it may be negative and influence your situation here and make it difficult for you to see the way to escape or how to avoid a problem here with the Seven of Swords. Okay, this may be some money that ends up getting taken, or this is about you needing to be careful about how you handle your money situation so that you don't find yourself taken advantage of, or be careful of what you decide to take advantage of when it has to do with money or who you take advantage of. Okay, now you do have this Ten of Cups. Oh, I'm also picking up for some of you, some money gets cut. Okay, so you want to make balanced decisions here. You want to be careful about any stalemate, and you want to make sure you are aware that what option or options, which is at least two, that you're going to be looking at is the best for the situation, because twos talk about duality. So there's a need to have balance in your decisions. There may be you dealing with having to address something where you have having to make a decision between two options. You could be dealing with your emotional or physical forces that are pulling you in different directions, juggling your desires, your impulses. There may be something that you discover, or there's a need to have an air of discovery, seeking, looking, searching, observing, so that you can stay on top of reorientating yourself or reorganizing or restructuring here. Okay, there also may be a need for a discussion. For some of you, you're turning to a Queen of Swords to assist you with addressing a disappointment or a possible loss. For some of you, you are the one that's not addressing or not choosing to do something dealing with the Queen of Swords because it would cause conflict for you and create a loss or give you, unfulfillment here. But with this Ten of Cups, this is you having a blessed life here in love and in money, or there's going to be a focus on family. You may have enough money to do stuff for yourself and do for your family as well with this Ten of Cups here. And on this Ten of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So this is you having emotional fulfillment with money, Sagittarius, because your ability to get the support of family, or this is you just experiencing fulfillment because you are able to achieve what you need and pursue what you need, or you take the time to see what you are able to do or able to create and start gaining confidence to that regard and pursuing it. Because the Queen of Wands, she's someone that is very passionate, very creative. The Queen of Wands likes to get things done right the first time. Now with it in reverse, it might take more than once for you to get it done, but it looks like you're going to be able to make it happen here. You're going to find a way, whether you turn to family or you have fulfillment with whatever you're creating. But it looks like you gain some fulfillment here. Sagittarius, you got this Ten of Swords in the upright, but it says healing and second chance. So whatever difficulties, whatever is toppling over financially that you're experiencing, or whatever negative emotions and mental anguish you put yourself through or you experience, or whatever you're experiencing a lot of difficulties trying to bring to an end or resurrect, as it has to do with money, it looks like the worst will be over and you're going to have a second chance. You're going to experience some healing because you finally, with this Four of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, are able to bring an end to the instability and the lack of a tangible opportunity or something that was delayed, or the potential to create something where there was issues around that, or gaining that or receiving that is resolved. So some additional information for you, Sagittarius, is to hire and transform in order for you to have some success here. Focus on the breakthrough. Get the help that you need. Turn to other avenues and possibilities. If you're feeling overwhelmed with a never-ending to-do list, outsource your mundane business tasks to a virtual assistant. Get the support that you need. Hire somebody. Turn to somebody that can be of tangible help and support to you, or guidance, and point you in the right direction towards the resources or the ways in which you can address and tackle the concerns, the issues, the difficulties that you are experiencing with money, or find yourself experiencing with money, because it looks like you will get some happiness and fulfillment here, but it's going to take you going through some shit here and sorting out some stuff. But also the Ten of Swords is saying that there's a lot of mental activity. You might be talking to a lot of people too. You may be trying to come up with the logic. There may be challenges in your reasoning. There may be issues with information and knowledge, but also make sure you are mindful to have a shift in focus that allows for you to be able to transform your situation and see success and breakthrough. Because if you want to break through your internal blocks and stop struggling, you have to do things differently than what you've been doing so far. So there may be some things you need to stop doing or put down in order for your money situation to improve, or until it improves. Some additional information you also have here as guidance, Sagittarius, is no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Okay? Be mindful of your thoughts. Okay? Guard your mind. All right? Clear your thoughts. Stay grounded. Focus on the practical and see things as how things can be made possible. Okay? What are the possibilities? And you'll be clearing debts, Sagittarius. Your self-care, and we spoke about that. You needing to have self-care. So this sounds like there's a need for you to just focus on prioritizing you. You may be in a space where you like helping others or giving to others, and maybe it bothers you if you can't do something, or it bothers you to have to be self-focused. But it's okay, because it's for the sake of you seeing progress. And remember, you do got some sort of unexpected income coming in, or unexpected news, or you may come into some encounter soon that's going to allow your money situation to improve, or give you an idea or some direction here that's going to give you some doing energy and drive that allows you to have or take responsibility, or continue to maintain responsibility. But be careful about being impulsive and rash in your actions. Okay? Asserting yourself in a way that allows you to see forward movement, even if you have to redirect. But your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So clear your debts, but also money will come in to help you clear your debts. Just make sure you act responsibly and don't do things to put you back in any negative situations, or don't do things or do things for people or in your actions that create negative circumstances or bring their negative circumstances back into your money situation, because you are going to experience some financial freedom and release. You are going to get some you are going to be unburdened here, okay? You are going to be able to take action and see forward movement here. But there's a need for you to be brave and remain inspired while you're doing it, okay? And have that confidence and ability towards your money situation. And with that Queen of Swords energy, this is also saying detach from your emotions when your emotions are running high about your money situation, because there's a need for you to focus and be smart and cut out what you need to cut out and focus on the truth and the facts, and just look at how and what you need to do to plan and do what's best and right and good for you, so that everything flows and works out the way you need. And I want to point out, you got this all this red here, which for me is that root chakra energy. So there's definitely going to be a heavy focus on your survival, safety, and security. So this is you looking towards that earthly support. You know, you may be worried about how, you know, the food that you need to have in your house, your roof over your head. This is saying you need to ground yourself and stay assertive and strong, but also be cautious yet brave. Stay diligent. Remain curious, okay, about your situation, and watchful, and use your wits. And with this yellow here, this is talking about your solar plexus. So stand in your personal power. Turn to your inner strength. Use your unique power and gifts to fuel you and empower you, so that you can reduce and eliminate stress or low self-esteem, and avoid lacking confidence or doubting your abilities, and unite with those who you can unite with, but also be prepared. Carefully construct what needs to happen here for yourself, because there's always a way, but there's a need for you to be confident and be helpful, but also look to those that are able to be helpful to you, because you have abilities, and so do your friends or the people that you have that you can turn to, or new avenues that you can turn to. Be kind to yourself, be swift and efficient in your creativity and your actions towards your money and finances. And finally, you know, we're looking here at all of this purple. There's all of this purple here. So this is like your third eye, right? Follow your gut, follow your instincts, okay? Turn to your inner guidance here. Use wisdom and discernment, okay? Turn to your gut feelings. Tap into that knowingness, all right? Be mindful not to entertain feelings of negativity about your life and the things that's going on in it, because that's going to block your inner compass and your intuition here. This is the time for you to be delicate and meek with yourself, yet graceful, and focus on the potential of things and how you can transform it. Find ways to be chill. Sometimes you may need to be still, but also just focus on, you know, knowing when the time is right for whatever you may find you need to have happen. But try to be mindful to stay on a high vibration regarding yourself, so that it helps you with being wise and helps you with your instincts, so that you can see the way to stay and be safe financially with the seen as well as the unseen. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. That's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.